Start talking about some of the stages that we want to see for the upcoming sequel for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. I haven't seen anyone talk about stages or any sort of returning stages or the new stages that they want to see make it into the game. And even if it's not during its day one, well, even if the stages are not even there right away, maybe there's future stages that could be included as DLC for some of these characters that gets added, and if they get in, they could probably do some stages for paid DLC. Because one thing with this game, each character that got added, they already came with a stage with theirs. So we got Garfield with Sweet Dreams, Shredder with Slime Time. I'm surprised this wasn't even a TMNT based stage from Ninja Turtles, but it's one of my favorite songs. So one thing I'm going to do differently is go to the jukebox. So we're going to play some of my favorite songs throughout the video, and I wanted to start with which one I want to start with? Double Dare. It's one of my favorite songs, but they have a lot of good soundtracks. Whoever made these soundtracks, it's just amazing. Just hopefully the songs will sound just as good, and even the ones that are the stages that are returning, like Flying Dutchman ship that I saw from the gameplay reveal. But I'm gonna start with my new stages wish list. So we're gonna play a little bit of these songs. It's just gonna be a little bit. I didn't want to make it too loud so everybody can hear me throughout today, but you can go ahead and drop the stages that you want to see, whether you have a stage wish list or maybe one particular stage that you're looking forward to the most, or maybe some of the stages that you want to see make a return. But I'm going to start with the newer stages that I want to see before I wrap up with returning stages that I would like. And one thing I want to slide into this video is just a quick little minute. Character spotlights. I'm thinking the character spotlights are going to probably be starting up this week. It's such a good song, one of my favorites. But I still can't believe that came out with Shredder. But it deserves to make a return. But we'll get to that later on. But character spotlights, I think it's going to probably entail newer characters. They're probably going to start with the new characters first. At least I hope they do, because I don't want them to start with SpongeBob and all the characters that we already know that's going to be in the game, guaranteed. Let's start showing off some of the new characters that we haven't been able to really get a closer look at, and see how we got Plankton. Maybe they're going to go that route and they'll wrap up with some of the original characters, maybe SpongeBob being the last one, or maybe some of the select few that they wrap up the character spotlight with. So we'll be able to see who's in the game and how these characters play. So that's just a little bit of prediction, or just something I wanted to bring to the video as well. So maybe the character spotlight videos will probably start up this week. I wouldn't be surprised, especially from what they showed. And then just thinking that they wouldn't have a new character to reveal, they just brought that out. So they're probably going to start bringing out the character spotlights maybe sometime this week into the next, but we'll see. But I wanted to get started with that. I don't want to play the same song, but I'm going to be playing some of my favorite songs throughout the game, throughout the video anyway. But for stages wish list, for newer stages, SpongeBob's Rock Bottom, I would like to see make an appearance. I hope it's in the game, maybe it's in the sequel, and there's some stages that we still don't know about. We don't know all the stages that's going to be in the game, and maybe they'll end up adding more stages from those particular worlds. More SpongeBob stages, more Danny Phantom stages, and then maybe even a TMNT stage. There's gonna be extra, since it's like 6 different characters for them. So yeah, probably gonna have 6 different TMNT stages. Alright, but Rock Bottom is one of my first picks for new stage wish list. For my new stages wish list, the Krusty Krab I think belongs in this game. I would have liked it to be a Squidward stage, but I think it'll probably end up being into the game as maybe a future stage. If Mr. Krabs gets into the game, just like I was talking about the other day, if he gets into the game as DLC, the Krusty Krab fits Mr. Krabs. It's his business. So, and it's just, it'll be awesome to really see that. I guess definitely one of the stages I always wanted to see added. And this is one of my all-time favorites. I'm not sure if this is going to happen. The Fairy World from the Fairly Odd Parents. If we can somehow get Timmy Turner into the game, or any other Fairly Odd Parents rep, I wanted to go with Fairy World and Dimmsdale Dimmadome. Those are one of the most wanted stages, and just the design of these stages as well in the background from when you play this game, they're all well done. There's not a bad stage regardless, even if it might not be your favorite, with just moving around in Space Madness and stuff like that. The stages are well put together. So Fairy World and Dimmsdale Dimmadome, I really hope to see, and if they can get a rocket power route, I selected Ocean Shores. We know Jimmy Neutron is in the game. I went with Retroland. Retroland is already a playable track in Nickelodeon Kart Racers 3, so it's one of my favorite tracks anyway, so I'm hoping that they do more with that. So let's go ahead and switch songs, keep changing it. But so Retroland was already in Nickelodeon Kart Racers 3. What's stopping them from getting Retroland added into Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2? So I hope that that'll be something that they add. And going to the Loud House, I selected One-derland. Speaking of Kart Racers 3, it's another one of my favorite tracks in that game, and I want them to bring that over to the sequel. And I put One-derland from the Loud House movie. I did not see this movie, but from some of you guys in the chat that know so much about Loud House told me exactly where this track was from and what the song is from. So I'm hoping that they'll probably have something similar. Maybe it's that actual castle stage that some of you guys are talking about. Maybe that's from the Loud House, and maybe that castle stage is One-derland. I hope it is. But for My Life as a Teenage Robot, I selected Cluster Prime, which is the main planet or the home planet of the group of Cluster Prime ruled by Vega. So if Vexus gets into the game, if she does, of course, maybe this could be an additional stage. This could be a hidden stage that we just don't know that exists in the game. The Cluster Prime to fit Jenny. And if it's not, it could be added in as a Queen Vexus stage. We don't have a Fire Nation character yet, but we do now with Azula. But I want to, even if we, well, prior to that, I always wanted to have a Fire Nation stage to be able to pay tribute to whoever gets into the game. If it's Zuko, Ozai, Firelord Ozai, Zuko, or Azula, or whoever. I wanted to at least have a Fire Nation map for this game. And I think with Azula being into the game from Avatar: The Last Airbender, who's giving Aang some problems, serious problems, she's going to be just as dangerous. Can't wait to play as her and many others. I think this is definitely guaranteed since Azula is in, so we'll probably have some kind of Fire Nation map or a stage. But last but not least, I only picked 10 stages anyway, because I don't want to go too crazy. I picked the Tough Puppy headquarters. So if Kitty Catchwell gets in, or Dudley Puppy, I want both of them in. But if they get in, I want to see that stage. The Tough Puppy, a little Tough Puppy representation. I don't just like this in. I was going to put San Francisco for Mighty B, but I didn't put it into the list. So I only wanted to pick 10 different stages that I want the most. But maybe if they get Mighty B with Bessie Hickenbottom, they could add in some kind of San Francisco based little stage. It'll be dope. But now it's time for returning stages, and I'm already playing one of them. Well, I actually played 2 of them already with Double Dare Potty Toaster. But I wanted to go to my first one. Where's it at? It's the arcade map from the list. I'm trying to find it. Did I go past it? They didn't put it in the soundtrack, did they? This victory. Here it is. Here it is. I was going so fast. This is the stage that I want the most to return. I hope they put this in the game because of the fence and thermos and just the chaos for these requests. It's always funny. This is the funniest stage I ever played. I just laughed myself to death just playing. And then the fence and thermos. 3 Mikeys against Leonardo on the stage. This is funny. But hardcore choice for Roccos Stage. So one thing I think I'll do unique is just something different, just to play around. It's just play the songs as I talk about the stages for the returning stages. This is the one I want the most for sure. Outside of just slime time, Hardcore Chores is so much fun. I didn't think I would really be a huge fan of the stage, but it's Roccos House, basically. So I like how they did this with the stage itself. So this is my first returning stage. I did 10 stages as well again. So 10 new stages and then 10 returning, so I got 9 more. So I already played Slime Time. So I'm gonna just keep that playing. I'm gonna go to the next song because Slime Time is already one of the stages that I wanted for Double Dare. And then my third stage, the Go Zone. This song is so dope too. It's so hard to launch people in the stage, but it's just like it's still a great stage because it's one of the best for Danny Phantom. And I wonder what Ember stage is gonna be, because Danny Phantom's already in the game. What's Ember stage gonna be? Maybe like a stage where she performs in the episode. It'll be dope with the studio speakers in the background. But Go Zone is my third returning stage I would like to see make a return. I like the music. See how listen to it. Just listen to it. So I think the Go Zone is guaranteed to make its return. Not because Danny Phantom is in it, but I just think this stage is just definitely gonna get pulled over and it'll have a brand new look. Similar to how they did Technodrome in the Plankton reveal for the gameplay. For his character reveal trailer. I hope this stage makes it in. It's such a great song. Just the soundtrack is amazing. Then the next stage, for returning stages, it sounds a little bit spooky. I hope it has a similar song. Just a similar song. Maybe some of these stages will have more than one song. I wonder. I'm curious about that. See with the Flying Dutchman. Did the Flying Dutchman show? That scream, just like a little spooky noise. I hope this makes it. I don't even have to say I hope that it makes it. It's already in the game because when we already saw the showcase, go to watch the trailer. Well, the announcer trailer, it was in, and then when we watched SpongeBob and Patrick during the gameplay breakdown at Evo, we end up seeing the stage remastered. So I'm excited to see how this plays. I don't think I saw the Flying Dutchman in the background though. Or did they just move him? Or maybe he appears a little bit later. But this is one of the stages that I want to return as well. I'm gonna move on to the next one too. We're gonna head to the junkyard. I like this part. Boom, 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 boom. Who knows what other SpongeBob stages will be in the game? Because I already mentioned Rock Bottom as new stages. Maybe even Goo Lagoon might be able to make it in too. But they got so many other ones. So listen, my next stage is the dump. From Real Monsters. I like the song. This beat. That's dope. Please do not cut the characters. Please do not cut the characters. I don't want to see no characters get cut. This is one of the best stages too with the songs. I just want to hear it play. Anybody else like this stage? I want everybody to make it into the roster. They can add Ikis, Ablina, 2 different reps from Real Monsters. This girl watching the show played the game on Sega Genesis from the 90s. This is my favorite part. See how cool it is? It's just awesome. We're gonna move on to the next stage. So hopefully this one makes it back too. The Loud House. I'm gonna put it in here. Just another stage. We got 4 more stages. Already played Powder Toast Trouble. That's the next stage after the Loud House. Still want to keep playing the same song. But Powder Toast Trouble is from Powder Toast Man's stage. Some of y'all said that his stage was spotted in the game. is it the same stage or is it something else? I wonder. So hopefully it comes back. So Part of Toe Struggle was next. I don't want to play the same song. We're gonna skip on the way to I do like Traffic Jam, but I didn't put it in there. Catdog's House. It's with 10 songs. So there's so many. I want all the stages to make it. It's just too many good ones. So Catdog, hopefully they make it still in the game. I was gonna say he makes it. Hopefully they still make it back in. I'm not sure what's gonna happen to them. They shouldn't be cut. Hopefully not though. So Catdog's House, and then my last two, Neutron stage. Can I play a song? Here it is. I know some of y'all like this stage. Playing on the stage for y'all requests. 1, 2, 3, 4. When Neutron first came out, this song was amazing. So hopefully this will come back, and then Neutron comes into the game, to the base roster, not as DLC. He comes into the base roster with this stage being remastered, or maybe they'll throw us another one. Just like I mentioned, Retroland, it could be Retroville. It'll be something different. I wouldn't be against the Taco Shack or the Candy Bar for Jimmy Neutron. That'll be dope too to see. But I really hope he stays in the game for real. Last stage. Like that song. Royalwood Cemetery to complete my 10 stages to return. 10 returning stages. 10 return. Well, I said 10 returning twice. 10 returning stages and 10 new stages that I want for my little wish list. So I could have did more. I definitely want Traffic Jam since Gerald's in the game and Helga to stay, and maybe Arnold, he could probably have a chance to get in the future if they do add him in. But I love all these stages in this game. I didn't want to make some kind of giant list. I did 10 stages each for returning and new stages to be able to get added on. Hopefully they keep everything that they got. It seems like most of these stages have been redone and remastered from the ground up, especially with Technodrome getting shown, and then Flying Dutchman ship. But I haven't seen too many other stages, so I hope they all make it into the game. But this is just gonna be it for the little stage wish list. So y'all could drop some of y'all stages y'all want to see, and even if it's characters that's not in the game, maybe they could still be able to add the stages from those shows as something a little bit different for this game. But they already got plans for more outside the pass. So, you know, outside of the little season pass. So I think there's gonna be a lot more that they can bring in some of these stages. But share some of your stages, even characters that you want to see, and maybe who you think is going to be the first character spotlight. I want to just add that in there. But I think it's definitely coming soon. Here's my favorite part. I like this part.